Hi, welcome back. Today I'll make a video about popular book talk things. So this video is divided in like 5 categories, like the trend where there's like 5 books I want to read, 4 books I've read, 3 books I loved, or something like that. You have that with a lot of things, so like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've put my own twist on it, and it's all about popular book talk things. So I started with 5 book talk books I don't want to read or never am going to read, probably. 4 popular book talk books I DNF'd. Then 3 popular book talk tropes I don't like. Not that I've never read it or never gonna read it. Just 3 popular book talk tropes I don't like. 2 popular book talk authors I will probably never read. More like will never read. There's still a small chance. And then we have 1 genre that I don't like or won't read. I don't know if it's a popular book talk genre, but this is my video, so I can fucking choose. So we're gonna start with 5 popular book talk books that I will probably never read. We're gonna start with the one that's been like the newest on booktok that's been really popular, and that's Heated Rivalry. I will also share my thoughts from why I will never read it. Did I watch the show? Yes. Did I like the show? Yes, I fucking loved it. I think I would really like the story if I read it, but it's because it's written in 3rd person, and for my romance I really need like a 1st person, like what's going on in their head. Also, actually this is sort of DNF because I read the first 2 pages, but I'm kind of gonna never read because I have barely read it. So it starts like in a year and it skips a lot of years, and I don't really like that. So that's why I will probably never read Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reid. Again, this is no hate to the authors, these are my personal opinions. The second book is also a book that I read like 2 pages from, and that's If He Had Been With Me from Laura Nolan. The reasons are a little bit the same because it's in 3rd person. It's written in 3rd person, and just I didn't really get it. Like, it was really hard to understand for me for some reason. I had them physical, I already sold them. I did not understand what was happening in those first few pages, and then there's a small chance I'm gonna continue reading it if I don't understand it in the first few pages. The next one is the 7-Year Slip from Ashley Poston, I think. This also has something to do with the genre. So a lot of these books are in this list like for a reason that you'll see further in this list. But I don't like want my cozy romance to suddenly have like magic. I have not read it, but from what I get, she gets like magic, and then she travels between 7 years ago and now, and falls in love with someone 7 years ago or something. I don't know. People said it is good. It probably is, but it's just not something for me. I won't read it, not because I hate it. I love the idea, but it's just not something for me. Then we have our 4th book is The Love Hypothesis Hypothesis from Ellie Hazelwood. It's not, I want to read an Ellie Hazelwood book. It's just not gonna be The Love Hypothesis. It's probably a petty reason I'm gonna give you, but I don't want to read it because I know it's based on a fan fiction from Kylo Ren and I don't know. I know it's based on a fan fiction from Star Wars. Not that I hate Star Wars, I'm literally under a blanket of BB-8s. I know it's based on a fan fiction. I know I have other books and I have read books that are based on fan fictions. I read fan fictions. I don't know why, but for this book it's not doing it for me. I haven't read it, but I don't want to read it because it's based on a fan fiction. There's also like a part that the plot doesn't really interest me, so I don't want to read it. But there is like, I think it's called Bride from Ellie Hazelwood that I want to read. And the fifth one and last one for books I'll never read probably is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This has something to do with further, you'll get it from what I get, it's like that. People We Meet on Vacations has the book trope friends to lovers, I think, or more like friends to enemies to lovers, I think. I can be wrong, and I don't really like that. Also, same with The Love Hypothesis, the plot doesn't really interest me. Like, it is an interesting plot and it's like yeah, it could be interesting, but it just doesn't interest me enough to go pick up the book. Yes, I am sunburned because it's fucking hot in here. It's also why my fan is on, so if you hear like a noise, it's my fan. Then 4 popular booktok books I DNF'd. I'm gonna tell you now, 3 of these books I am gonna try reread. 2 of them absolutely, 1 is meh, and the last one I could reread if I wanted to, or try again, but I'm not sure. So we'll start with Kill Switch. I'm also gonna say on which percentage I DNF'd it. So we start with Kill Switch from Penelope Douglas. I DNF'd it at around 30%. I think there's still a bookmark in here for if I want to continue from here, but if I'm gonna try reading this again, I'm probably starting from the start. So Kill Switch, the reason I DNF'd it, I don't really know. I read Corrupt and Hideaway. Corrupt was okay, Hideaway I loved. There were some parts I didn't like in both books, but Kill Switch, there wasn't really a part I hated or like, no, I can't read this, it's like bad, or something happens in this I can't stand, like I don't stand for it. It's just I started reading this and I just never finished it, and by the time I wanted to continue reading it, I did not remember what happened in it, so I just put it in my DNF pile and said, from if I want, I'll try again. I have the whole series, so I could just pick this up and read further, but we'll see. Then we have King of Sloth by Anna Huang, and it's a little bit of the same reason as Kill Switch. I've read like a lot of Anna Huang books. I've loved a lot of Anna Huang books. This was the next one I'm on. I think I DNF'd this because I was irritated by the book before it, King of Greed, because this is gonna be so bad. I could just make a list of people I hate, then booktok would not agree with. Dominic Davenport irritated me so fucking badly. Also, the trope of that book irritated me. So I think I went into this book with like low expectations, and I just didn't want to read it for some reason. I DNF'd it as at 25%. I want to try it again. I think also a reason why I DNF'd it is because like I was almost binging a lot of Anna Huang, and I think it was like, okay, enough of this writing style, I need something else. So I also think there's there's also a bookmark in this. Yes, it's the same bookmark as in Kill Switch, because I have a lot of them, because every time I buy books I get a bookmark like that. Sometimes I get a couple. Then my last physical DNF I have, which is a DNF, which people are gonna fucking kill me, is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'm gonna start this by saying I am not a big fantasy reader. Yeah, I tried this. I was reading in the book and I was so uninterested by the story. I was like constantly looking at like the page numbers, and it was going so slow. So then I started reading it on the Kindle, but then I was too focused on the plot, and I'm gonna tell you what she called. Fire irritated me so fucking badly, like so freaking badly. Like I just wanted to, punch her in the face. Because to me that was like, oh my god, no, I'm a girly girl. I'm not a girly girl. I want to wear pants so I can fight. And then there's this one scene where she sort of walks into this festival, and it's like 3 times the same thing happening. She's like, there's like a fae, like you're not supposed to be here, and then someone else comes and it's like, you're not supposed to be here, and someone else rescues her and it's like, you're not supposed to be here. And it irritated me because it was like copy paste with a little difference. Maybe I'll try it some other time again, but probably not. So the next DNF, the last DNF, I DNF'd it as at 35%. I don't think I have not left a bookmark in this. Okay, the last one from the DNF is For the Fans by Naila K. I DNF'd it at 62%. Probably the most like pettiest reason to DNF a book, and that's because they became a Switch couple. I don't even know if it's like that popular booktok book. I think so. For the part of booktok. For the Fans, Avi was in my head like a strict top, like I could not see him bottom for Kieran, and Kieran, I don't fucking know, was such a bottom for me. I don't care if he's like a power bottom or some shit, but he was a bottom for me. And then they like became Switch, and it just messed with my head, for their dynamic just changed completely for me, and I could not read it further. But now that I want to fucking try again, because I know it's gonna be fucking good. No, I know they're Switch, so it's gonna bother me less normally, and I've read a lot of more Switch books, so I'm used to Switch couples now. I know, pettiest reason to fucking drop a book, but it's my choice. Okay, then we have 3 tropes. So we'll start with the first trope. I hate the fucking worst. And it's not the trope I hate, it's just like the way it's made into books, because I have only read like 2 books that did this good, and that's the best friends or friends to lovers trope. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, because in every book you could just tell them, but then they're like, no, I don't want to ruin our friendship. And it's like the whole plot in a lot of books. It's just, no, I don't want to ruin our friendship by telling the other person how I feel. And then they're tiptoeing around each other, and it fucking irritates me. You're like, just say it, bitch. You imagine, you're like, in Enemies to Lovers, no, I don't want to tell him because what if I ruin our enemy ship? I'm sorry. And then the second one is Second Chance. It just irritates me, like, you fucked up. And then I'm supposed to, like, forgive you? Sometimes I will, but like in King of Greed, the whole plot was Second Chance, and I was like, oh my god, leave her alone. I was like to Don, like, leave her the fuck alone. What are you fucking stalking her? Like, it's for some books it's like not too late. Like, you have in Hunter Villain, you have like a second chance tension. I fucking loved it. But in fucking King of Greed, the reason I hate this trope, it was just, he fucked up for 10 years. For 10 years or almost. I don't remember. And then suddenly, because you suddenly find out you fucked up because she divorced you, you're like, oh my god, no, I need her back. And then you go running after her. Fuck off. Leave her alone. She was just partying it up. And the last one is White Shoes. Yeah, I'm not for White Shoes. I like, don't share. Don't share. Don't fucking share. No, I could like read a MMM book or like an MMF book, but I don't really like that they're more than two main characters. I don't know why. I don't fucking why. It's different. Something I hate worse is what they do in fucking Devil's Nights, the Devil Knight books, and that's where like in Hideaway, it's gonna be spoiler. In Hideaway, you have like Michael and Rika together, and you have Banks and Kai together, but suddenly they do like a foursome, while Rika and Michael are engaged. If they're like fun together, okay, I don't fucking care, but if it's your girlfriend, no. If you're fucking engaged, freak the fuck off. But yeah, I don't really like White Shoes. Okay. 2 authors I will never read. Nothing against these authors. About one I won't talk. Like, I'm gonna just say it. I will never read a fucking Colin Hoover book. Have I read one? No. Am I gonna read one? No. Freak the fuck off. This is my opinion. I'm not gonna tell anything else about it. The other author is not because like I hate her or her writing style, because I have never read a book of her, and that's Elsie Silva. The reason I'm not gonna read a book of her is I'm not entirely sure, but I think all the books she's wrote all the books she wrote are either small time romance or cover romance, and I don't really like those. Yeah, I'm not really for Kaiba romance. I try to. I DNF both. And small time, I don't know. So yeah, that's why I probably will never read an Elsie Silva book. And then we're on to the genre I will never read. And now that I have said all this, I think I could add like an extra genre. Like, I don't know, is Kaiba romance a genre? But I don't care. Because it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and not 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. So the genre I will never read is paranormal. I hate fucking paranormal. Especially in fucking romance. I think I have paranormal books that I don't know if I do, but there's a chance. Excuse me, there's a chance. but I just don't really like especially ghosts, maybe, but like vampires, werewolves, freak the fuck off. I don't need you. I don't like you. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. So that was my rage bait video, my booktok rage bait video. Next time I'm gonna talk about like 15 classics I want to read, so come watch next Wednesday if you want to see that. Yeah, bye bye.